Hey guys, I'm working in my Dilutions art journal today, and I'm starting out, my pages have a layer of gesso on them, and then I'm taking some of this like regular like string, like for the sewing machine, and I put some globs of glue down, and I'm gonna lay some of the string across my book, and I'm gonna bunch some of it up so that it's like it really looks like a long oval, but some of it is just gonna be like haphazardly all over the place. And my plan is that it's going to make a really cool texture once it's dry and once I put some color over top of it. But I did have to put quite a bit of glue on there to get it to stay. So once that's dry, I'm going to take my Ranger texture paste and this numbers stencil by Donna Downey. And I'm just going to use the numbers 7, 1, and 0 because this page is about a trip I took with the boyfriend to the shore, and numbers that I often use a lot are 7, 1, and 0 because that is the month and year that we got together. So they make their way into my work a lot. And then I'm just going to use this little Tim Holtz journal stencil called Cargo, and I'm just going to use all of the numbers. And once that's dry, I'm going to take my Phantom Fuchsia and Blazing Black Lindy Stamp Gang and my color washes by Adirondack in Cranberry and Butterscotch. And I'm going to start out with Butterscotch. I'm going to spray a little bit of the color, and the color washes, since they're meant for fabric, are super intense. So I'm going to spray a little bit of that out with water. And then I'm going to dry that layer and add a little bit of my Phantom Fuchsia, which does have a little bit of like a pinky tone, but it does have a lot of browns in it as well. So this page, I don't know what is going on. I've been finding pages that I made like a long time ago and never edited. This page is from 2 years ago, you guys. The summer of 2017. And it never made its way. So we're working through all these old ones here. So now I'm going to take a little bit of that cranberry because it's a more intense fuchsia color, and that's what I wanted to go for. And again, I'm going to spray that out with water, add a little bit of the butterscotch to kind of blend it out a little. And basically just add color here and there until I'm happy with the way it looks. And then I'm going to completely dry those layers, and I'm going to add some, I'm pretty sure this is the Delphinium Turquoise. No, this is the Azure Sea Asters by Lindy Stamp Gang. And I'm just going to use the nozzle of the bottle to apply it. That's a trick I got from Marimi Small Art, Marta. And this page actually probably has a lot of influence from her because this is, you know, she does the texture and then she adds the color on top of it. So yeah, I took some photos. Okay, let's get back to the page. So now that I'm looking at the page, the numbers are standing out quite a bit, but in real life, they were getting like really lost in the background. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my heavy body gesso and run that over the numbers and some of the top of the texture just to like highlight it a little bit. And then I have these paper towels from when I was sopping up the colors from the background, and it matched perfectly, obviously. So I thought I'd use that as an element in my composition. So I took some photos of a trip to the beach that I took with the boyfriend, and then I kind of put some edits on them, some words and such. So I wanted to use one of those photos on this page. That's another reason why I used this 7, 1, and 0, because it was related to that. I like to bring elements in, you know, that makes sense, you know, like a theme, I guess I should say. And then I'm going to do some hand stitching on this bundle of paper towels, and it's just regular sewing thread doubled over, so it's like 2 sewing threads. I'm going to do some X's. I'm going to stitch around the side of the paper towels. And this was, since this was 2 years ago, this was when I was really first getting into hand stitching. And oh, you guys, I just love hand stitching so much. I know it takes a long time, but it's just a little something, you know, a little something. Okay, so I'm I'm going to tear a little bit of my paper towel to make it fit a little better. Then I realized that the photo that I had was completely obscuring the paper towel, so I had printed it out a little smaller. I just used my Canon selfie printer to print these photos out because I'm pretty sure I edited them using some kind of app on my phone. And I'm going to take some of that texture paste and run it around my photo and run it around my paper towel. Honestly, I'm not sure why. I mean, I know why I did it on the photo, so that it would not look like it was just stuck there, but I'm not sure why I added the texture paste on the paper towel. I mean, this is a long time ago. We're lucky I even remember doing this page. So on my right side, I'm going to work on a kind of like quote cluster, and I'm using the Tim Holtz clippings. They look like they're from books, and it says The Traveler, and then it says Daylight Daydream, which to me reminded me of the Grateful Dead song, the Sunshine Daydreams, doo 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 doo. I love that song. I'm not really a big Grateful Dead fan. If you are, I'm sorry. I mean, I can appreciate them. It's just not, but I love that song. So when I saw that Daylight Daydreams, I was like, oh, I'm gonna pop that puppy down there. So I layered my paper towels in the same way as I did under my photo, and then I'm gonna add the hand stitching as well. And I don't know why I left this in of me threading my needle. That was tedious. So yeah, I'm gonna do some X's. I'm gonna kind of stitch some lines like around my my quote to make it look like it's stitched on there and not stuck on there. And I'm just gonna free stitch until I'm happy with the way it looks, or until I run out of time. This is a lot of hand stitching we got going on here. Okay, oh, it's finally done. Okay, so I put a little washi tape on the back of that to make it more sturdy, since it's just paper towels, and some stickers. And then I'm gonna stick everything down. I'm gonna stick my photo down with some clear tacky glue, and I'm gonna stick the whole photo paper towel thing down with some, looks like that might be some gel medium, Liquitex, probably gloss, because I don't think I've ever had matte gel medium by Liquitex. But it doesn't matter that it's gloss because it's just going behind my photo and you're not going to be able to see it anyway. And then we got a random little word sticker down there in the lower left corner. I'm guessing I put that there like kind of like balance it out with like a triangle, a visual triangle situation. Oh, this is so funny. Like, I can't remember what I did last week, let alone what or why I did what I did on this page here. I mean, I can sometimes remember, but for the most part, I mean, we're just winging it here, guys. So, oh, I'm going to add a little bit of, this is Inca Gold. It's a blue color. I'm not sure what the name is. So I ran a little bit of that around my photo. I'm going to run a little bit of that around like the white part of my page and let it catch on the texture. And then I'm going to use that blazing black Lindy's Stamp Gang to add some sprinkles, sprinkles. Man, I must be hungry. Splatters. And then I'm going to do a little stamping. This is a Finnabair stamp. I'm not going to say what I think it's called because I don't really know. And then, oh, we're using Row of Numbers by Viva Las Vegas Stamps. I didn't realize that was that old. Look how clean that stamp is on the back. Don't look like that anymore. So I'm just going to use some StazOn and stamp that row of numbers on the right and on the left. And then I'm going to stamp a little bit of my photo. It looked like I was trying to get the photo up and I was frustrated by it, but I don't know why I would have been trying to get the photo up. Oh, because it's crooked. Look, you can see it. Okay. Well, that hasn't changed. Still sticking things down crooked, cutting things crooked. Okay. So as a final finishing touch, I'm going to add a little bit of gesso for some highlights all over the place. And that's it for this page. Honestly, on the screen here, it looks really like a big blob of color, but I tried to edit the photos in a way that you could kind of see some of the contrast. In real life, it looks completely different. Like you can see the layers, you can see the paper towels. It really is a lot more dynamic in real life. but I try to capture that in the still photos. So hopefully you get the idea. And some of these detailed shots are, I took the detailed shots and made stickers out of them, and to use them, like I printed them out on sticker paper on my printer, and then I cut out circles with my Cricut electronic die cutting machine, and then I should get them out and use those more, because some of those little areas are so cool. Sometimes areas like that to me are more interesting than the piece as a whole. I love the little details. So yeah, that's it for my page. Thank you so much for watching. We have a couple more oldies that never made it that are going to be coming in the next couple weeks. So yeah, thanks you so much for watching. I got new stuff in my Etsy shop if you haven't seen it. All kinds of new cool stuff. I got war ration cards. That's not new, but some tickets. I have some vintage flashcards, vintage bingo cards. Lots of 1800s paper, some German music, all kinds of cool stuff in there. So if you're interested, you can check that out, link down below. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.